In the strange year of 2018, Northamptonshire was plagued by a series of killings that sent shockwaves across the community. Amidst this turmoil, DCI White found himself thrust into the heart of a major incident in the Uptown area of Northampton one fateful October night. Something terrible had happened to a father, and the mysterious circumstances of the case needed to be investigated to find out who was responsible. On October 4th, 2018, in a bustling area of Northampton, police officers meticulously traced the steps of two assailants responsible for the tragic death of 28-year-old father Joshua Bains, who succumbed to a single gunshot wound in Webb Drive, Upton. As DCI White arrived at the scene, he was met with a chilling sight. A 22-year-old father lay lifeless in the middle of the road, a victim of a callous act of violence. With the clock ticking and the initial stages of the investigation underway, DCI White understood the critical importance of acting swiftly to preserve crucial evidence and secure vital leads. In a race against time, every moment counts, and DCI White and his team spared no effort in combing through the evidence. A breakthrough came in the form of CCTV footage, capturing the unfolding events with meticulous detail. From the victim's arrival to the chilling fight that ensued, every frame served as a piece of the puzzle in the quest for justice. Utilizing cutting-edge forensic techniques and the latest technology, DCI White and his team painstakingly pieced together the evidence, uncovering crucial leads and narrowing down the list of suspects. From analysing bullet casings to tracking down mobile phone signals, every avenue was explored in the pursuit of truth. But the investigation took an unexpected turn when a burnt-out vehicle matching the description of the suspect's car was discovered in a wooded area. With the discovery came a glimmer of hope as DCI White and his team inched closer to cracking the case wide open. A picture began to emerge. A complex web of motives, suspects and accomplices intertwined in a deadly game of cat and mouse. Yet, through sheer determination and unwavering resolve, DCI White and his team pressed on, determined to bring those responsible to justice. The breakthrough led police to apprehend the getaway driver, Lewis Commody, in Edmonton, London, upon his return home. The examination of the vehicle revealed a telematics box, providing crucial insights into its movements, including its journey from Northampton to London and back. Despite these developments, the search continued for the two gunmen. Senior Inspector Greg Taylor of the National Ballistics Intelligence Service examined bullet casings recovered from the scene, deducing the use of a Glock pistol and a .38 caliber revolver in the attack. With every piece of evidence meticulously scrutinised and every lead exhaustively pursued, DCI White and his team stand poised to deliver justice for the fallen victim. But how exactly were they able to get to the bottom of the truth? The use of laser scanning. Meet Mark Giovanni, a trailblazer in the world of forensic analysis, armed with the state-of-the-art laser technology that revolutionises how crime scenes are captured and reconstructed. Giovanni's groundbreaking laser scanning technology allows investigators to digitally capture every detail of the crime scene with unparalleled precision. This advanced technique not only preserves the scene in its entirety, but also provides a wealth of data for more accurate reconstructions and compelling courtroom presentations. So, how does this cutting-edge technology work? Essentially, it involves firing a laser into the scene and measuring the returning signal to create a comprehensive 3D measurement of the environment. This means that every aspect of the scene, from objects to people, is captured in intricate detail. But the real magic happens when this data is transformed into a dynamic 3D animation, seamlessly combining the CCTV footage and other pertinent information. Imagine watching this scene unfold in real time, with each movement and interaction meticulously recreated for analysis. For example, as individuals move within the scene, their movements are represented as cylinders, allowing investigators to track their actions with pinpoint accuracy. Armed with invaluable forensic evidence, including DNA recovered from bullet casings, investigators meticulously piece together the puzzle, inching closer to uncovering the truth behind the crime. A critical tip-off led investigators to a flat in Northampton. Despite initial skepticism, surveillance revealed a crucial clue: a woman purchasing chips from a nearby shop, signaling the presence of suspects within the flat. With the clock ticking and tensions running high, officers executed a warrant, leading to a dramatic confrontation and the apprehension of the suspects. Though they remained tight-lipped during interrogation, the evidence against them was overwhelming, paving the way for their eventual arrest and trial. Meanwhile, as the investigation unfolded, a disturbing pattern emerged. The suspects targeted vulnerable elderly victims, preying on their trust and vulnerability. This revelation only added fuel to the fire, driving investigators to relentlessly pursue justice for the victims and their families. So, investigators had a string of burglaries, a mysterious white van, and a determined team of investigators hot on the trail of the culprits. More evidence emerges. At first, all they had to go on was the elusive white van spotted near the crime scenes. But then a breakthrough came. An officer's intuition led them to a nearby village shop, where CCTV footage revealed crucial details. Not only did they catch sight of the van, but they also glimpsed two individuals disembarking, setting the stage. As investigators analysed the footage, they noticed something intriguing: a second male accompanying the main suspect. With this new lead in hand, they went on a mission to piece together the puzzle, determined to bring the perpetrators to justice. But the journey was far from over. Despite their best efforts, the suspects continued their brazen spree, targeting vulnerable victims with alarming frequency. Each incident added another layer to the investigation, fueling the team's resolve to stop the criminals in their tracks. Finally, after weeks of relentless pursuit, the moment of reckoning arrived. With a carefully coordinated operation, officers closed in on the suspects, arresting them without a moment to spare. It was a triumph of teamwork and tenacity as the culprits were swiftly brought to justice. The arrested individuals, including gunmen Kayongo Shuleko and Jerome Smikle, faced trial at Birmingham Crown Court in May 2019. The trial. During the final day of evidence presented at Birmingham Crown Court on May 21st, prosecutor Mr. William Harbridge QC put forth the assertion that Smikle may have orchestrated Bains' death to create a vacancy and expand their narcotics enterprise. Earlier that night, Bains purportedly sold approximately £600 worth of drugs to the duo before reconvening on Webb Drive, where an altercation ensued after Kayongo allegedly shortchanged him by £40. The confrontation escalated where Mr. Bains brandished a firearm, leading to a struggle between him and Kayongo. Tragically, Smikle intervened, fatally shooting Bains in the chest. Mr. Harbridge pressed Smikle during his testimony, suggesting that he sought to enhance his drug trade by eliminating Bains. However, Smikle refuted this claim, stating it was inaccurate. Challenged about his character and illegal activities, Smikle defended his actions, emphasizing his commitment to providing for his family, even if it meant engaging in drug dealing and occasionally flouting the law. In response to Mr. Harbridge's insinuation of expanding his drug empire, Smikle denied the accusation, dismissing it as mere speculation. During the court proceedings, Smikle asserted that he was not present at the scene of Bains' death. Instead, he claimed to have been at a flat, smoking cannabis, while Kayongo went out with an acquaintance to meet Bains. Mr. Harbridge adamantly contended that both Smikle and Kayongo were complicit in the shooting, accusing them of procuring drugs from Bains together, arming themselves jointly, and carrying out the fatal attack in unison. Refuting the allegations, Smikle maintained that he was falsely accused, labelling the accusations as baseless fabrications. The third defendant, Louis Commodi, stood accused of aiding Smikle and Kayongo, but opted not to testify during the trial's proceedings. The sentence. In June of the same year, all three defendants were found guilty. Shuleko and Smikle received life sentences with a minimum term of 32 years each. Do you think Joshua Bains deserved a fate so terrible? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more.